Hello everyone and welcome back to the case of the Golden Idol. We've got a few more cases still to crack, I think. I don't know how long this game is, but it looks like we've kind of arrived at chapter 4, which only has 2 cases. So that's either we're getting really close to the end, or this is just something different, because all the other chapters have had 3. I'll make myself small and we'll jump right into it. We've got this one, which is not got a name. Looks like something's happened. Someone's dead over here. Let's go and inspect them first. The man is not breathing, but has no apparent wounds. We also have Prince of Dusk. Like night, I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Something, something, something. Okay. Poor bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. I've got an Albion franc banknote. We also have a passport. Mr. David Gorin, 1752, is enforcer of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience. Had a secret compartment in his office locker. Denied the existence of the secret compartment. Loyal service and low-ranking position to the Order Party, plus 10 merit. Has 8 merit. Interesting. Okay. Weekly Order Party of People's Tribunal 42. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Tribunals opened. Each culprit charges each culprit charges are evaluated and merit changes calculated. First culprit's merit exaction starts. Second culprit's merit exaction starts, and third culprit's merit exaction starts. So we've got the times here. We don't know what time it currently is. Remember the third virtue. Okay. Remember the second virtue. Okay. It is a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Okay. Nicholas, I'll wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach, your beloved brother. What the fuck? Mr. Nicholas Maker, who was the note taker in the previous case, 1757, record keeper of the Order Party, history of infraction and obedience, labelled a protocol as being on Thursday even though it was Wednesday, took a double-length lunch break in the office, loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party, plus 10 merit. Okay. I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my love is merely lust. And what do they even know about true art? Such a relief that they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. Got an upstairs here. Jesus, how tall is this? This is music to my ears, Alistair, but do not control your emotions. We, as arbiters of order, must never violate the first virtue. Bunch of Albion franc banknotes. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues, junior assistant Toby. Dr. James Turner, 1747, arbiter of the Order Party. Once drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic, kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study, loyal service to the Order Party in a high-ranking position, plus 20 merit. Okay. We've got Fangor Quinn. Oh my goodness. Mr. Fangor Quinn claimed he had no wife, has a painting depicting a naked person in his house, broke his wife's favourite teapot in anger, was observed spending a night with her neighbour's wife. Got Walter Keane. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention, wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events, claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance, expelled from the Party of Order. We've got Mr. Lothar Richards, recognising the names, held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests, got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter, revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter. Oh no, Peter actually married Mary, or Mary actually married Peter. Josh Bailey Left his work at tannery early, drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat, drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak, approached a married woman with an indecent offer, denied 4 times during questioning that he'd done these acts. Horace Webb. So we've got a kind of castle here. Has not held down a job since the new regime, evaluated as 60 instances of non-work, claims he works in his castle helping his servants clean it, possesses 15 books kept in his private library, expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party, evaluated 200 merit. And then Gideon Bell wears an outrageous hairstyle, broke down in tears 10 times during the questioning, has refused to start working, evaluated at 5 instances of job skipping, rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Interesting. We've also got, what are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the 4th virtue. You know damn well that I keep no secrets. It's Albion Franks. Dear Arbiter Koch, I am writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the 1st virtue. Lord Alistair Koch, 1745, Arbiter. He slapped a sergeant in anger. He listened to marching music in his manor, but has loyal service to the order, which gives him plus 20 merit. Okay. Looks like we can go through this door as well. What in the fuck is happening in here? Silence, you will perform your function as much as is required as paramount to ensure order in our new society. And we've got the... We've got blue gem. We don't have anything here though. And we have that 16 weight lever. 4 maxims of virtue. Observe the 4 virtues to avoid losing merit. Love, freedom, transparency, something, I don't know. We'll go back and find all this. Remember the 2nd virtue, store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. Okay, so we can now... So we've got brandy and opium, so those are like overindulgence or indulgence maybe. We've got an invoice. That's not the total cost of 25 plus 6. Is it like greed? Lying? Okay. We've got a violin, we've got portrait of Gideon Bell, and we've got whatever that is. Art? Crimes of art? Book titled Stories, a book titled Autumn Tales. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. The London Gazetteer, since year 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that in 2 months the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the King's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. Okay. I am honoured to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. So sloth is one of the virtues then. There are worse jobs than this one, and thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. A bit boring though, too bad literature's forbidden. So half full tobacco pouch. Okay, so from this, the first virtue is indulgence. Excessive emotions, maybe? Fashion? Nah, maybe not fashion. Excessive beauty, maybe. This is quite tough because we need to get all of them. Second virtue. Okay, so we've got vulgar art, vulgar music, vulgar... Let's check here. Vulgar art, vulgar music. I don't know what else would go in there. Moderation, so literature? No, because literature's in the other one. Art, music, and fashion. That's what it is. Third virtue is beauty? Maybe? So, at work. Sloth. I would say like all greed. Okay, so all untidiness is 1. Mistakes and lies. I feel like that's maybe sloth. The fourth virtue is truth. The third virtue is... I'm gonna go with beauty for this. All literature... I've already put art. Secrets. Okay, there is moderation there, but... Hold on, I did say the virtue of moderation. So... Is that maybe moderation? If they're gonna march on... I feel like this is actually a really tough one to do. Maybe we should have done... Okay, that's the first merit. Ah, hold on. So you will perform as much function, so first, second, third, and fourth. Is that not it? Oh, okay. Okay, let's get the order right, actually. So... This is music to my ears, but do control your emotions. We, as arbiters of order, must never violate the first virtue. Keep secrets. Okay, so I do think we're right with that first and foremost. Maybe... Oh. That's interesting. So there's only one incorrect slot now. Let's see what else is down here. So we've got... It's a thing of beauty to see order prevail if it were not against the first virtue. I feel like we're correct there. There. That's the guy who's dead. Don't need that. Third virtue being... moderation. I think that is actually. Think so. Second virtue is sloth, which I think is correct. Anything here? Nope. Tribal's a farce. Nothing there. Oh. So that's not correct. So I'm gonna swap. Is there's only 4 virtues, right? Yeah. I don't understand why this is... Because if they're numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4 there, why would they not be... It does say punishment. So swap that there. Okay, we've got Lothar Richards received what merit? Okay. Don't know who this is. Is this Lothar? Is this... We don't really know the identities of these. Because we don't know what the demerit value is. Unless... So slap to sergeant in anger and... Okay, so we're getting... Okay, we're gonna need to put together... We're gonna need to figure out all of the merits and figure out what those specific crimes are in relation to these. So we need to get this one right. All literature secrets. It's gotta be excessive lust, right? I feel like I've got indulgence completely wrong then. Excessive bones will be punished. Excessive emotions. Fashion's not it. Why is lies there now? Why is fashion now there? No, I'm getting you back. Why can I not put you back? There we go. So we've got, okay, indulgence, moderation, truth, and sloth. I think that's correct. Is indulgence excessive franks? And then what was the untidiness, mistakes, and years? Idols. Okay, all literature, secrets, and lies. Second virtue. Mistakes, untidiness. Is there another negative word there? I mean, unless the second virtue... Nah, I'm not sure about that one yet, still. Ah, wait, hang on. Are these like the punishment is minus something? Okay, shit, okay. It's the negative for that, rather than the order of them, which is obvious. Okay. Remember the second virtue, store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. So in other words, don't make mistakes. Thank God tobacco's not considered an indulgence. Sitting here all day doesn't count as sloth. I mean, it would make sense for that to be called... Oh god, this is so... Participate in a peaceful march to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. Okay. We don't know what his merit score is. So we can only make it up from these. So, slap to sergeant in anger, that's excessive emotion. And listen to marching music in his manner. So, slap to sergeant in anger is... We've put -1, which would be excessive emotion. Listen to marching music in his manner would be under the music, which is -2. Which can't be right, because that's +11. So wish I had a notebook actually. I feel like I need a notebook. So together they make 9, so one of them is -5 and the other one's -4. Or not. Let's see what this guy's like. Full bottle of brandy at a picnic, that's got to be indulgence. Kept the book legacy of the dynasty in his study. Okay. That's 8. But they've got to be matched, so... What are you, -5, -3? You were 5. You were 3. Fuck. Okay, we'll see what else. Got this guy. So he's on he's on +10. Had a secret compartment in his office locker and then denied it. So that's actually -1 for both. Right, so had a secret compartment in his office locker. I don't think that's lies, unless it is lies. No. I think it's all literature, secrets and lies will be punished. Does that sound right? I don't know. Right, we'll try and get this bit sorted, because I think we can do so. Denied the existence is lying, and he did have a secret. So that's -1. Labelled a protocol as being on Thursday even though it was Wednesday. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. So that's... Both of those are sloth. So that's... They're -3. Which is correct, we've got that. Do we see anyone else's? Okay, so knowing that -3... Okay, that's not what we want. Drank a full brandy at a picnic, kept the book legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Anyone else have a sheet on them? Okay, so 20 merit. So 9 collectively. So we know that's -1, we know that's -3. That would be 4 then. Unless that's swapped. Fuck. Unless one is 6. The other one's 3. So he's got -8. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. Kept the book legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. So if that is -8 for him, bearing in mind that keeping... I mean, that's literature. Ah, hold on, that's literature, what am I talking about? So that's -1. Then that's 7. Which would make... that 2. Nice. Right, okay. We get it now. Which maybe means we should be able to, like, sort these out. So if I jump on... So if we're looking at Fangor, Quinn, Claimed he had no wife, so that's a lie. -1. Fuck. So received -X. Okay, -X merit. Hopping between this is going to get difficult, so I'm just thinking of, is there a pen and paper that I've got next to me, but I do not. I should do this for puzzle games, I don't know why I don't. So -7, -3, -2, -1. So -1, fuck's sake, -2, so -3, -10, with a -7 there. Was observed spending a night with a neighbour's wife. Is that another -1? -11? Let's go with that. -11. Right, Walter Keane, you're up next. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. That'll be overindulgence. So -7. We've then got -2. Fuck, did I do this wrong? No, I didn't. So we're minus. I think. So -7. So it says 5 public events here. Ah, hang on a second. Is he getting demerited for each instance, or is it... Because this is going to be annoying otherwise. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention, so we've got, what, -21? Wore ridiculous headgear at 5, so that's, what's that? 10. So -31. And then a lie. So what, -32? Seems a bit... Fuck. I feel like Frank's is a little bit silly. Excessive emotions. Excessive lust. I think excessive Franks must be a thing there. Right, fuck you, Walter Keane. So, sorry, just check my maths on that. So we've got -7 times 3, -21, 7, 14, 21. Then 5 instances of headgear at public events, which is -2. -2, 5 is -10. So we've got -31. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance, which is a lie, which is -32. The only other thing I think of is maybe it's not factoring in the specific instances, and I've got this totally wrong, which is -7, then what, -9, and -10. Which just... No, so that is flat out wrong. So it kind of makes me think I've got something wrong with Fangor Quinns. Is spending a night with the neighbour's wife overindulgence, or is it a lie? So he claimed he had no wife, but did? So -1... Then -2, so that's -3. Then -7, so -10. And then, what, -17? I suppose overindulgence in women? Fuck's sake, right. Okay, at least we know the protocol for it now. So, held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests, so that's -7. He then got angry during the questioning and shouted, so -14, and then that was a 15 merit, so he's actually +1. +0, 1. Then Josh Bailey, what did you get up to? So Sloth, we've got -3, -10, -17, -17, then what, -24? And then 4 times of lying. So what, -28, I think? Let's see. Fucking get in. Okay, we've cracked the code there. Right, Horace. Has not held down a job since that. I'm getting a fucking calculator up. Ridiculous. Expecting me to do maths like a insane person. So 60 instances of non-work is what, 60 by 3. So that's what, 180. I'll try and do it without the calculator. 180. Then he lies. So that's -181. And then possesses 15 books. 196. And then he gains what, 4. So he gains 4 merit because his castle's evaluated at that. Outrageous hairstyle. So we've got, Jesus, -2. We've then got -70 because he broke down 10 times. He then, so we've got -70, then -15. So -85. Then -85 -80. Oh, fuck's sake. -88. No, you are getting plus. You are getting -88. Right. Okay. Nice. So. So this isn't lies. Untidiness, mistake, excessive, what, at work absence will be punished. Diligence will not be punished. Bones will not be punished. Souls will not be punished. This, at work sloth will be punished, and the second virtue is diligence. Fuck. Piss. Shit. I've got 2 that's wrong here. So the first virtue is indulgence. But like, that's a negative, right? Right. Okay, I got that first virtue. Fucking stop changing. Just go back to your... I don't want this. I don't want Frank's. I want it blank. First virtue is... moderation. So the third virtue is... beauty. There we go. We got there in the end. Hold on. So, since the year 1792, so we know that it's March 1795. What, and I'm supposed to write how many fucking days have passed? Oh no, it's years, thank God. Thank God, 3 years have passed. I was like, please don't say I need to write the number of days. 1792, 1795. We'll roll with it just now, and I suppose March 14th. Let's just quickly check this again. Yeah, 3 years have passed. We're good, we're good. During a tribunal, somebody is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all tribunal history to execute his punishment. Was the idol was used on him and he lost like years and he died? It's like okay. Yeah, maybe. Moderation, sloth, indulgence, literature. Nah, it's gotta be. He lost all of his bones? That would be fucking funny, actually. He just lost, like, what was it? How many bones in the US? Is it 200? Nah, it's not. Ah, we can't put in like long numbers. Fuck. Maybe it was one soul. So yeah, I suppose I need to figure out who the actual guy's fucking. So I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. So that is. Who's? Fuck. Who was the guy that was steaming? It was Fangor, wasn't it? No, it was Josh Bailey. So that's Josh Bailey. He's not there. So this guy's Fangor. And I have no idea what they actually do to this guy. The man is not breathing. So Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. I mean, he does look a little bit shriveled up. Like, to the point where I was like, he's... What setting's that idol on? Blank, blank. He lost all of his bones. That can't be it. I don't know who is... So hold on, we've got... Thing of beauty to see order prevail. Poor bugger, I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. So, oh right, okay, I'm guessing we can just assess from Gideon. Oh, that's Gideon Bell. It must be Gideon, because he's the one with the least. Don't know how many years that lost him. 88 years? Jesus! The scroll's been fulfilled. The Order Party seized power, now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke Gideon Bell was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his immediate death. Holy fuck. Okay. Right, continue on. Chapter 4, The New Order, the slight delay in the peaceful march to the King's Castle. This regime has to fall. It has taken everything from me. The watch is ticking and shows 12:15. Got a Navia blade. 1795 Capital Route Morning Report. And at 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. 8:30, an individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by on the new 2-wheel contraption. At 10:15, 2 individuals in insurrectionist uniforms pass on horses. Is that Peter Batley? Why are you not working, you worthless piece of garbage? I'm doing the same thing I saw Lazarus do during the merit executions. Slightly dented sabre and what looks like a broken golden idol? A man in a helmet with numerous cuts on his body, not breathing. A slightly dented sabre with some blood on it. We've got directions to the capital, Belchester Castle, Blackfields, Crow Towers and Woodshires, and Port. Oh, I recognise that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you've fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane. An empty musket. So he has a dark hand. Is that Walter Keane? That must be Walter Keane. Don't know why it's... Okay. Damn you, you cunning devil. You will find me in the place where we two first met. There we can talk. One empty pistol, one loaded pistol. We've got a newly invented transportation device. A scarecrow with a hole through its head. A bullet lodged in the wall. A white pigeon. I admit I must have treated you unjustly after our long cooperation. I will come alone in peace so we can discuss your compensation. Okay. Shot from outside. Oh, we've been here. This is like the first case. A pile of mangled and burned corpses. An empty cannon. Wait a second. That's Peter. Oh, this is someone else. Who's the guy down here then? Oh, that's Thingy Koch, right? Worry not and continue the feast, wife. Nothing can stand in our way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. An almost empty whiskey flask, a small sword, a horse race betting slip. Dear husband, you're so brave and you've been drinking since early this morning, but what will we do now? What if the evil government men find us? Let's go. For you, I would fight a tiger and win, Peter Batley. And then we've got Mary. My uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery and I am rich. Now your father will see me for the man that I am. Let's marry. 1788, December 10th. Okay. We've also got become the pure flower that I know you can be for me. Ugh. Edmund was much older than Mary. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies while you I will put on a pedestal of sweetest praise and you will become my ideal wife. Zoinks, Edmund. I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian, the previous proud beast steward. I will be back at the camp for our 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. I've got a heavy seal. Okay. Oh, nice, we're back here. 1795, Dandelion Room, Ada Baker 2 nights, Forget Me Not Room, Walter Knott 2 nights. All those order rats sneaking around here, this is no good. I hope they will just blackmail me and bugger off. Okay, got all that. Do you think they will try and kidnap the king? Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. A hand of cards. I've instructed Hin to arrive at around 11:30. Most likely he will... Okay, so there's definitely a thing here, maybe? Most likely he will be in order party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face, he may recognize. There's something up there. And that's the EC of Edmund Cloudsley. Heard rumours you lost a cannon while gambling. The Albion Franks. Stiletto blade. Nonsense, I'm not an idiot, but real men like us could beat those order party ninnies even without any weapons. Alright, big man. To Albion Franks. There's nothing else here, is there? No. There's a ship. And that is it? It keeps on saying to like go inside these, but... Oh, I've not been to the camp, duh. Yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we'll organise more search parties to find the lost. Got Belchester Castle, Blackfield Manor, Belwood Crossroads, Party Camp, Cloudsley Cabin, Little Mermaid Inn, and Lover's Islet. We have Lazarus Hurst. And we have... oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Walter Keane. We have James Turner. I'll read these back. We've got Alistair, I'm just collecting the stuff. Nicholas Maker. And we've got David Goran. Right. So Walter Keane's ambitious and inventive but treacherous as many smart people are. James Turner's greedy and hedonistic, requires constant material motivation to cooperate. Pompous and vain, but being a military man is ready to obey and ready to kill. Cowardly but dutiful, useful up to a limit. And since his success at the Mermaid Inn has proven to be resourceful and discreet professional. Right. And it looks like we're actually just putting this all together. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, we haven't touched that note. Lazarus, you took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I'll make the story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. At 11:30 on May 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen. Our brotherhood and poor Willard Wright met his death. Come alone and bring proof. Something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. So... early in the morning, Lazarus Hurst went to the cabin to find who I think is Walter Keane, because Walter Keane wanted to have the golden idol. That's not correct at all. I recognise that voice. It is you. It's poetic that you have fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago. Straw men are your bane. I think that might be... that might be our guy Lazarus Hurst. All those years ago though, Lazarus Hurst wasn't here though. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after our long cooperation. I will come alone in peace so we can discuss your compensation. This is the cabin, yeah? Oh, I can jump between cases. What the fuck? What? Okay, I didn't know I could do... Can I do this all this time? Jesus. Okay. Got an empty cannon and a bunch of dead people. So they must be like a search party. So let's go back up to the camp and let's look at the map. Yeah, so Cloudsley Cabin is where that went down. So early in the morning, if we're looking at the... where's the note? Lazarus, you took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make the story. So 32 things must be the years. Okay, so 32 things. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I'll make the story of your true origins known. At 11:30 on May 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen. Our brotherhood and poor Willard Wright met his death. Come alone, bring proof, something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Holy shit, Lazarus is Edmund Cloudsley, I think, who's like de-aged himself with the idol. That's very clever. Holy shit. Right. Come alone, bring... So she's got the napkin that says EC on it. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. So he wanted to have the years lost. And he wanted to find? Maybe to kill? Unless it was to find who's the... Did we have that lassie's name? Let's go. We were over here. What's her name again? I don't think we know her name actually. Shit. Unless that's not Walter Keane, but I think it is. And he did go to kill him because he's shot, but... Because if we go in here, there's a man of straw and a bullet lodged in the wall. And that's an empty musket, so he did shoot. Cool. Okay, we're gonna go back and look at the woman here. A newfangled, so that's in the morning. An individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by. Two individuals on insurrectionist uniforms pass by on horses. He's got a cut on his body and I don't know what from, unless it's this guy, but it doesn't look like it would be. Tried to find Lazarus Hurst. They found the golden idol at the something. On their way back, they started to fight over it. In the afternoon, something went to the something to something. Doesn't feel right, does it? So that's Alistair Koch there. The gem's missing though. His sword's bloody, isn't it? A slightly dented sabre. So Alistair Koch must be one of these. I don't know who else is. Early in the morning, I think it's Walter Keane killed Lazarus Hurst at the cabin. Before noon, Alistair Koch killed somebody at the crossroads. Don't know who that person is. And in the afternoon, somebody killed somebody at the castle. But I don't know who the other ones are. So this is the castle. A pile of mangled and burned bodies. There's like 3 of them though, a bunch of them. And there's an empty cannon. I don't know who lived here, unless... Let's see. Were they living in the castle and they escaped via boat? I'm just thinking, like... Did Peter Batley killed, to be honest, a whole bunch of people at the castle. So we know that Nicholas Macker's still alive. Let's read this book again. So Walter Keane, we think we know, must be James Turner. But then who? Alistair Koch's there, Nicholas Macker's there. Maybe David Gorin? But I feel like David Gorin, he's been with us since forever. But we don't know where he is actually. Wait a second. David Gorin's the one who's dead. I think that's got to be it, because I'm just thinking if we go back to there, that's David Gorin there. Although they eventually team up, I don't know. I really quite like that we can jump through these. I wish I'd known that earlier. Would have been easier to put names to faces. And so we've got newly transported device. I feel like I'm missing a dead body. There's a ship there. Nothing there. Got one dead body there. We've got one dead body here. And we've got one dead body here, but that's kind of miscellaneous. Right, and that's the newfangled carriage. So actually... hold on. Newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. So this maybe isn't right at all. Because that's earlier. But who went to the castle? To find him? If they do not return, we'll organise more search parties to find the lost. Lazarus Hurst. It's like, no way that head's fitting in a helmet. Was it? So these are all new carriages. Just realised now that, like, Edmund Cloudsley being here, did he go to the castle to try and find his ideal wife? Early in the morning, Lazarus Hurst went to the castle to find Mary Richards. Where's Richards? Come on. Oh no, she's Mary Batley, because she's married now. And maybe it was David Gorin went to find Mary Richards, so Mary Batley, because Lazarus Hurst wanted to have the ideal wife. Fuck. How is that not right? I feel like that's right. That's totally plausible as well. That's a... Fuck. Okay. 2 or fewer slots are wanted to find? No, he wanted to have. Wanted to kidnap. No. Because Lazarus has, because... So he went to Casa to find what, Peter Batley? Because what is wrong here? Or to kill Peter Batley. Oh, this is annoying. Why is that not correct? Is it the manor? Let's fucking look at the map again. No, that is the castle. Or maybe it's not. Belchester Castle? That's Belchester Castle. That's the manor. So, yeah. Lazarus just went to the manor to find... to kidnap Mary Batley because Lazarus Hearst wanted to have the ideal wife. Okay, we got there in the end. Before the noon, Alistair Koch and James Turner tried to find Lazarus Hearst. They found the golden idol at the manor. On their way back, they started to fight over it. In the afternoon, so we've got lost years trying to... So in the afternoon... So blackmail Lazarus Hearst because Walter Keane. In the afternoon, David Gorin went to the cabin to kill Walter Keane. Because Walter Keane tried to blackmail Lazarus Hearst to get his lost years. So early in the morning, Peter Batley killed Lazarus Hearst at the manor. Before noon, Alistair Koch killed James Turner at the crossroads, and in the afternoon, Walter Keane killed David Gorin at the cabin. There we go. Before storming the King's Castle with the Order Party, Lazarus Hearst led his men to Sebastian Cloudley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Batley, née Richards, who was hiding there with her husband, Peter Batley. Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he'd won while gambling. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled the scene with Mary. Incredible. Down with virtues. Hey, weren't you with the Order Party? Oh, no, I was never part of that ghastly organisation. Shut up, Nicholas. I can take this gilded breast trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 so for it and call yourself lucky. Oh, and then we've got an epilogue. What is happening? Yes, my lord, I swear my loyalty to you and you will undertake whatever tasks are required for me. David, I thank you for dealing with all the challenges relating to my death and keeping an eye on our new ally. I do feel I have impressed him not only with the golden idol but also with my vision of the ideal society. Come to our hideout on November 24th. We are ready for the next step. I swear it, yes, with these powers I will do whatever is necessary to build a better world. So we've got this kind of Brotherhood of Masks list. Got Edmund Cloudsley. Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hearst. We'll build the ideal society. We've got Society must be built on the principles of virtue, only thus can it become truly great. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the bank of 7 seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science, but they became inert and decadent and forgot how to build and operate their machines. Their empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue. It is by divine providence that I got my hands on a working ancient Lemurian artifact, the Golden Idol, and will use its powers to set humanity on the right path by building the ideal state. This is unbelievable. My pure Mary is joined in matrimony with that clown Peter Batley. She must have done it out of grief for my death. Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue, therefore I will consider the marriage null and void. She will come to me once she learns I still live, but for now my duties in the service of humanity take precedence. Order Party Manifesto. All citizens are equal. All citizens must serve society to the full extent of their abilities. Citizens must be evaluated according to how virtuous they are. Society with internal contradictions is unsustainable, therefore it must be led by the most virtuous citizen. The king should step down and the aristocracy must be abolished. The virtuous citizens are better able to serve society, therefore virtuous citizens deserve to gain more time on this earth, and bad citizens deserve to lose time. The Brotherhood of Masks. Only one thing is worse than imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club with mystical rituals and other hogwash and are so stupid that they did not realise when they had some truly miraculous technology in their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have already caused a great deal of harm to me and my goals. Walter Keane has told me more about their organisation and practices. If he tells the truth and they are truly devoted to the religious entity of Griffin Reborn, I could gain some powerful allies for my next move. The man is not breathing. Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in the noble defence of his homeland. A half-empty bottle of gin. Okay. Oh, wow, okay, we've got a lot to do here. So... Sebastian is the first person that we dealt with. Left the idol to... the Brotherhood in his will. I'm just thinking if we go all the way back. So this was Sebastian. Spontaneous combustion. Did we actually have his will? No, it wasn't that. That's Sebastian though. We then go to this scene where the guy got set on fire. Nicholas Maker's here. Did he have the will? Where's the will reading? Oh yeah, it was ripped up, wasn't it? So... Willard Wright, who is part of the Brotherhood, did that. And that's... I think that's David Goran. Okay, we'll jump back to the end. So... David Goran, on Edmund Cloudsley's orders, stole the idol and accidentally stabbed... Was there a stabbing in that one? I mean, he didn't stab, I fucking incinerated the boy. And stabbed. I don't know. Unless it was Willard Wright, because Willard Wright's dead, is he not? Hang on. Is there not a thing here? Where's Willard? No, wait, that's Willard Wright. David Goran's there. And this guy is Willard Wright. And Ash Blair. Who, that's David Goran, who is Ash Blair at this point. Jesus, okay. I mean, did he accidentally stab him? Willard's right. The Brotherhood tasked... recover the idol. So they originally tasked, what was it, Walter Keane to punish Edmund Cloudsley, because that's how... Okay, fuck yeah. I mean, this is a recap, so yeah, okay, maybe it's not that impressive. During one attempt... Well, I mean, this actually references that. So bearing in mind that that's Walter Keane and that's David Gorin. So during one attempt, Walter Keane was captured and Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join this side. Somebody used the something to make himself young and infiltrated under the new... Yeah, right, okay, so Edmund Cloudsley used the idol to make himself young and infiltrate the Brotherhood, which was this one here. Okay, hold on, I think we've got this. Infiltrated the Brotherhood under the new identity of Lazarus Hearst. Wait a minute. Lazarus Hearst. Then he claimed to be the Griffin Reborn and transformed the Brotherhood into the Order Party. Fucking yes! Get in. Brotherhood Masters. James Turner and Alistair Koch helped Lazarus Hearst seize power in the country and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from people and giving it to Order Party members. Right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king, Lazarus Hearst wanted to kidnap Mary Batley, but was shot by Peter Batley, and the idol was broken. Holy shit, what a ride! That was fan-fucking-tastic. I like how he just said thank you for playing there. Is that us done? That was absolutely class. You've proven that I can trust you. Oh, that was just a repeat. Nice. Thank you for playing. Fucking loved it. I loved it. Honestly, that's a great game. You know what? That's a game that I really want to... I'm going to check to see maybe there's like a mobile port of it, or, you know, I need to find a way to get a game like that in my mum's hands, because I know that my mum would love something like this. But anyway, folks, thank you very much for that. I will consider checking out the DLC, but for that, the main story is done. There is also the Rise of the Golden Idol, which is the new one that's just come out, and fingers crossed that I can scrape together the funds to get it. But thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.